Good day, people. Good day. Listen. Oh, bless the name of the Lord.
It's a wonderful day.
It's a wonderful day.
How you feeling today?
I'm doing really well.
That's great. Yeah. We like to welcome you all to another edition of Detroit Table Talk.
Yeah. On behalf of myself and my co-host Dro and the
One
I don't
and
care what
only.
nobody else say, the only and the best engineer,
GB.
GB.
We appreciate you, GB. We appreciate you.
So you ain't just gonna say nothing in the mic?
Oh, because I forgot I got a mic. Hello world. I don't know how to act now. I got me a mic now. Dang.
Oh Lord!
I forgot I had me a mic.
It's a
Look
beautiful,
at God.
It's a beautiful day outside.
It is. You listen, before I came in today, I was so engulfed in this program that I was watching. You know, I usually try to get here like early.
We was worried about you.
I know. Y'all called me to
don't do
see
that
was all
shit
okay. You know, I was coming
almost
in
had
at
the
the
motherfucker right. We
2-3
cool,
minute
man.
mark, you know, but it's a new show on Netflix. It's called The OC.
Okay.
So it's like a real estate firm that's selling property in Orange County.
Okay.
And these are like multi-million-dollar estates or whatever. The houses are magnificent. Man, if I can just rent one for like 2 or 3 days.
You ain't gonna have to rent one.
I'm gonna be able to buy
you
one
gonna be
soon.
buying.
But just to sit there, I mean, one of them, the bedroom was like facing the water. And it was just clear blue water. And then up top, it was like this round, I don't know, something somebody built. It was beautiful. But when you push the remote, it opens. So your bedroom is just open to the elements.
I bet you that's nice.
Oh my goodness
And
gracious!
you say that's all they do is just show the homes.
They sell them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
They ain't gotta
like-
fix them up or nothing.
They ain't got to fix them up. Well, one of the houses they did show, it was going for like 2.5 million. It was a fixer up,
Okay.
but the lady ended up buying it for 2.7, and I think she went up again. But it was right off of the water. It was like a prime property. So even if, listen, it was them houses is something that you just see in a magazine.
We're gonna speak them houses into existence.
We speak those houses into our lives
With us
and our
living in
family
them.
lives,
With us living in them,
with us living in them.
renting them out.
You know, I'm gonna maybe flip some houses. I told my son I was watching it. I said, I think I may have to get into some real estate.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I think the real estate game is always gonna be immaculate.
Yeah, right now we're in inflation, but the real estate
It sucks for the buyers.
it does, but it's gonna level itself out in a minute.
You think so?
I think so.
I hope so.
Right now we just got a lot of brokers and stuff like that buying up the houses and driving the market up.
Trust me, I know.
But after a minute, you know what I'm saying, they are not going to be able to get rid of them. So they're going to have to get rid of them for, reduce those prices.
You right about that. I
You
didn't
know.
think about that.
So it's all good. But listen, today we're talking off topics. Because usually we come to the table, we have a topic to talk about.
We the topic.
We have a guest. We're the topics today.
Y'all got a guess?
We are the guests.
Guess.
Oh.
So we're
Right,
going to
right,
be
right.
interviewing each other.
You want to start first?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. I got I wrote a couple of questions out, but then we got some cards we're gonna pull from as well if we get stuck. But one of my first questions, let's see what I have here. One of my first questions is, what's your favorite way to spend your day off?
With my kids and with some weed.
Okay. I think for me to spend, the favorite thing I can do in spending my off day is in the middle of the bed watching a movie.
Cause your kids grown.
They're grown.
Yeah.
I mean, like, now I got to be careful because my son sometimes, just comes in. But I would love nothing more than to take a hot bath with some candles, some wine, little jazz, or put on, it's some kind of meditation
Music.
sounds off of YouTube, and it's like a thunderstorm or rain.
I seen that app before. They got an app for it. Too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I just listen to it, and then get out and sleep naked in the bed.
Ain't nothing
No
wrong with
worries,
that.
no concerns.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
My favorite. I mean, no, seriously, that's what I dream about doing when nobody's home.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Especially when you're a busy individual. You just want to.
I ain't gonna lie. That's when you start taking your clothes off. It's serious.
You
Like
know what I'm saying?
that's why I don't really like to have company. I ain't gonna lie. I be like, ugh.
So what about you?
On my
your
day
perfect
off?
day off. Yeah.
I'm always like ripping and running. Like I don't really know. Like last week when I had surgery, I had a day off or whatnot, and I
It drove
did
her
a lot.
crazy.
No. It did drive me crazy. I was like, oh my God. But I was very creative. I wrote me a new poem.
Good shit.
I did a lot. You know what I'm saying? And that one day I said that I was gonna try to go ahead and give me one day off like that each week. Try to be consistent with it. Yeah.
Self-care is important.
It is.
It's so important.
I done had a little time. I've been self-caring on myself too. I've been, you know,
Yeah.
just been feeling a little good, getting back into what I need to get back focused on. You know. So.
Look at my girl.
So your question.
Let me read.
He ain't right nothing.
So what is
ain't write nothing out.
I honestly didn't because I was waiting on the game that I bought. I'm not gonna say from what site because they ain't paying us, but it's supposed to came yesterday. It didn't come.
That's okay.
So
That's
You know,
okay.
always
So you
got
should have
your
been
back.
you should have been a Prime member. So you could have got it in 2 days.
I am a Prime member though.
I'm a prime member. I got mine the next day.
You
Yeah.
feel me? That's what I'm saying.
And that's the thing.
But I ordered so much stuff.
Probably
Probably.
all they ass.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna leave it alone.
They cool asses.
What is a valuable lesson you've learned from the previous generation?
The previous generation. The valuable lesson I learned from the previous generation.
I can answer this.
Yeah, well,
Wait, what was the question?
What is a valuable lesson you've learned from the previous generation?
Well, I can answer this. Well,
You go ahead first.
wait, I'm first. I would definitely say I learned respect yourself. You value yourself more so than anybody. Like you come first before anybody, and don't worry about what everybody else think because they gonna judge you regardless, whether you up or whether you down.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Stay true to yourself.
So that's for sure. Like value yourself and stay true to yourself is what I learned from the Gen Z kids.
I think that's what I learned too.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Respect.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Carmen?
it maybe probably along the same line. Make sure that you put yourself first. Because at the end of the day, the other people are going to put themselves first.
That's true.
So make sure you take care of you so that you have it in you to be able to take care of someone else.
That's true. And then another thing that stop posting a lot of shit. Stop posting everything that y'all do.
Well, I'm a post.
No, I'm not talking about y'all. We talking about the previous generation. You know what I'm saying? So, going on to the next generation, shit, they got to learn a lot from them. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, they learning a lot from them right now through the dumb shit that they doing. Excuse my language.
So my next question for the both of you: are you an introvert or extrovert?
I think naturally I'm an introvert, but around the right people I can become an extrovert, an extrovert, or whatever you pronounce it. It just depends on the vibes and who I'm around. What about you? I know.
Me, it sounds crazy, but people may think that I'm an extrovert, but I'm really an introvert. Like, I have been a hermit for quite some time, to the fact that I run away from people, and I would rather not be around people. So I know y'all see me around here like really, really cool, but outside of this, I don't really like people.
Yeah.
I really try to stay away from myself because I'm really scared of people. That's just being honest.
That's hard to believe
that's
because
honest.
every time I see you, you're with people.
Yeah, we always
And
say
you're
this.
like,
You're
for the
people
most part,
person.
you're like the
I'm
person on the life
around
of
the same
party.
people though. Like that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
around y'all. I guess
Yeah.
what you said then, right around the same right people. Then yeah, I guess it'd be like the energy, but for the most part, yeah, I'm in the house.
Man, I think that's all of us then because I'm an introvert. I'm a homebody. I'm cool with being by myself. I don't need nobody else. I'm cool with chilling at home.
Okay.
And the only time I'm really around people, of course, is at work, you
Yeah.
know. And because of the business that I'm in, I'm talking to people all day.
Yeah.
So I can't wait till I can get into my vehicle, put on some soothing music or some hype music, and get away from people.
Right.
But I force myself, and I've learned that in the last couple of months, the individuals that I'm around, they kind of pull me out of my comfort zone. You know, I'm always trying to chill, and, you know, a certain person is always trying to tell me to get my cool butt up. You know.
Okay.
Which is GB.
Okay. I want to know who said that.
It would be GB.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I used to think it was something wrong with me because I didn't want to go around people.
Oh, let me have one. Let me have it.
You want to read first?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, you
Well,
ain't
okay.
read the
Dang, I
card.
want to read first. You feel me? They
She
say you.
processing it and stuff.
You feel me? That's you know how black people do try to cheat. What was the
Right.
last thing you had to meticulously? I can't even say the word. Meticulously prepare for. Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
No, you right. These podcasts
Exactly. Yeah.
and school,
Yeah.
most stuff usually come natural, but I prepare. I don't really have to, I guess, but I go and do research. I write out questions. I do too much.
Yeah, I say open mic.
Oh,
Cause you have to prepare for that, meaning like you gotta feel the energy. Like you gotta really know what room, which piece you wanna say, and it depends on what the room is.
okay.
So you got so many pieces that you can recite, but it's the energy in the room on what you need to, you know
Yep.
what I'm saying, say. So I think that preparing for it and studying for it, you know what I'm saying,
Did
even
you-
though you know your piece for sure, huh?
Did you go to that?
I did. I went.
That's good shit.
I had ended up going late, and I got called up right away. But yeah, it was cool. I want to go so I could actually see what was what, because I didn't even really get to see what
Give her
was
half
the
of the
energy.
day, so she'll have them to pour.
That's
Her
good
turn.
shit.
Yeah, it was cool. I
Don't
thank
go-
her for inviting me
don't
to the
go-
party.
Don't go through them. Just
You know
pour
I
one on
am.
top. I know. That's why I had to say it.
You was jealous.
Use use 3 adjectives to describe your family. You want another question? 'Cause that's
Jealous.
That,
Listen,
might-
Disrespectful. And crazy.
I got a family member watching right now.
It's like, nah, I'm just bullshit, though. I think everybody's jealous of me.
I really don't. My family, loving to a certain extent, supportive to a certain extent, and I'm just gonna be honest. They can be fake as fuck. I'm gonna be honest. They'll talk about you and call you. They'll talk about you and call you.
Like ain't nothing happened.
Like they ain't said shit
nothing.
about you. Yeah, so
We gotta do better, people. We
Yes.
gotta do better. But for my family, loud, oh God, fake,
Yeah. That's just sucking that.
and oh Lord, what's the last word that I want to use for them? And hilarious at the same time.
yeah.
My family is the funniest family that you can be around because everybody have some kind of comedic side of them. They will give you the business and then will like try to hug you or call you like ain't nothing happened,
Yeah.
you know, or somebody give the family the business and then somebody want to text you like they haven't already discussed it with the other family members. So I would have to say that.
I would say funny, a vibe,
A whole vibe, huh?
okay?
Because Lou, I be listening to your mom.
Okay, she like China too. If you want to get all the tea, call her. So I definitely say funny, loud, and a vibe for sure.
She said, "Oh no, you didn't." Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So the question for you guys next is, how do you feel about education, and did it prepare you for real life?
I think honestly, and this is crazy that you just asked this question. Because I just had this conversation the other day. I don't feel like, and it's just my opinion, I don't feel like college is necessary. I don't feel like algebra is necessary. I feel like they need to replace algebra, geometry, with classes like
Basic
insurance,
law.
basic law, insurance classes, teach you the difference between term insurance, life insurance, all type of shit. I think it need to be a class on money management.
Yeah, finances.
Because we got economics.
Mm-hmm.
We learn how to make the money and how with the money, but
But
nobody.
we don't really have economics that much
Not anymore?
anymore.
Oh, I'm
depending
sorry.
on the school.
I'm sorry.
You
Shoot,
know.
wow, that economics was my favorite class.
We had economics, and then we had attached to that, we had a bank that was a part of our class,
That's dope.
and we were able to work inside the bank. So,
how many people know how to balance a checkbook?
Yep, they taught us how to balance a checkbook,
feel
how to
economics.
write out bills, how to write out a check. How to write out an envelope to send your check in. We learned a lot of stuff, how
I
to
learned that
budget.
later. I learned that later being a secretary. I had went to administrative class, so I learned how to file and the checking and Outlook and stuff like that. I learned that later doing the trade. But did I graduate? No. School, somewhat. But I'm a very self-learner anyways. I always, if you can tell me something and I'll listen, and if it's working for you, okay, cool, I'm going to try it. And then I'm going to find my own way to do so.
Yeah. Right.
So I think, what I'm saying, in so many ways, in so many things, yes. And economics, we had economics as well. But economics is like a business. And I think that I should have really paid attention to economics. I feel economics. That's because we had the dry eye guy. He talked just like the dry eye, clear eye guy.
Okay.
And you know me, patience is slow.
So, did it prepare y'all for life?
No,
I think so.
I don't think so. To a certain extent, I mean, with the basic shit, reading, math, that shit that parents can teach us.
I don't remember too much about my my general education, so I'm not going to say it didn't prepare me.
Yeah.
But I learned a lot when I went off to college. My first year in college, I was maybe one of 3 African Americans in our class.
Okay.
By the end of the class, I was the only African American. And what I learned was that I was not prepared, like the Caucasian children were prepared.
Okay.
A lot of the stuff that the professor would talk about or joke about went right over my head. And I was excited that it was 2 other African Americans in the class, because we got together after one of the classes and we was like, listen, we in this together. We don't know what the hell they talking about, but we gonna find out. We gonna stick it out. Don't nobody quit. We just gonna roll with it. And after class, I was like, come on, let's talk to the professor. They was all scared. I'm like, listen, we don't know what you talking about. We didn't have this kind of education growing up, so we're going to need you to give more examples across the board. So if you give examples that's across 8 Mile, I need you to give an example on the other side of 8 Mile so that we can understand. And, and he laughed and he said, I'm so glad you brought it to my attention. He wasn't necessarily a teacher in my eyes. Mm-hmm. He was more of a instructor.
Okay.
So he was one of those teachers that he sat in a high chair and he put his feet up on a desk and he would lean back and put his hands and he would just start talking. And it was up to us to take notes.
Right.
So, you had to get it where you could. So I learned very quick. I ended up being the only one. The other two dropped off and left me. So I had to learn very quick to network, with other ethnicities. I had to get a recorder so that I can play it back, when I'm driving. But that was the best education that I think I had because it stretched me beyond what I was comfortable with. And it definitely prepared me for the career that I was in. So it was a criminal justice field, and it definitely prepared me. And now that I'm back in school, changing careers, I would have to say it's about the same thing.
Yeah. So in other words,
No.
school didn't help.
Basically, sum it up.
It's a lot of what I had to do as well.
I think I learned more off the streets. I take a lot of things that I've learned with me throughout life. I learned it off the streets. I can't really remember a specific thing that I learned in school, but I can tell you some shit that I learned off the streets.
And see, I wasn't a street person. I was always in the books, in the corner somewhere reading a book. I was always, but my sisters and my brother.
Be careful because my dog is on.
You know what I'm saying? They was for the streets.
That's my dog. I love the kid.
But you know what?
Shout out to Key.
They was for the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my dog Key.
But at the end of the day, I think at a certain age, we all find what we interested in and educate ourselves.
Yeah.
Because I found a lot of things after school that I was not after school.
Right.
Like 3:30, but
Right.
But later on in life, after I graduated, I'm sorry, I didn't graduate, I got my GED. I felt like school was too slow for me.
I graduated in summer school. I ain't graduated either, but I did get my diploma. What is the worst argument you ever been in?
Oh Lord, go on, GB.
Y'all want to know?
No,
Argument.
I can speak on
I was
it.
about to say, go ahead.
I've been on I was in the
Now
argument.
that's a funny question.
I was in the worst argument that I got into was was with a cousin of mine. We was out of town. We was at my granddad's house, and I don't know what he had going on in his head, but he disrespected my grandfather, and I had to let him know, like, you can't be doing that, bro. Whatever the issues that you got going on in your mind, you can't do that. This is an older man. Mm-hmm. He let us come to his house. Yeah. And you trying to cut up at 3:00 in the morning.
3:00?
Yes.
Granddaddy and grandma usually sleep.
They was about to leave their house. They was about to leave their home. Rest in peace to my granddad. Yeah.
Just to get some peace.
They was about to leave. Yes, just to get some peace. I had to say, nah, you're not leaving your home.
We gonna put this Negro out.
I'm gonna get him on up out of there. It's 3:00 in the morning. We had just partied all night, drank, all that. I had to put the boy face in the ground, pick him up, put him in a whip, and drive the boy all the way to Detroit.
Oh.
So yeah,
rest
that
in
was
peace.
my granddad.
Your
Yeah,
granddad.
rest in peace. What's
the worst argument you've been in, GB? That's some loud stuff.
I don't really argue. I'm very I try to like not be confrontational. And it's real serious.
That's
like,
now. We talking about when you were.
even so, like, because I'm really like a funny person. So if you
Okay, let me rephrase the question for you. When you was kicking in doors, what's the worst time?
you so childish. Don't put me on blast like that. You so childish. You is childish for that and jealous.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
childish and jealous for that. I'm on the main line now. I'm calling the main line now. Don't do that. You childish.
God, I love
That's what I'm saying. There was no arguments. I used to just smack hoes.
Oh.
It was no argument. You don't argue with that. You just smack hoes and kick in doors. That's it. It's no argue. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? It's then you give a leeway for somebody to say something or run up on you when you arguing. Ain't no arguing. You know what I'm saying? It's either we fighting or we ain't. It's just that.
Okay.
It's just, you know what I'm saying? If your voice get loud, I'm gonna feel like you sizing me up, and that's that.
I'm not usually an argumentative person. Now, I will express how I feel, but I think the worst argument that I've gotten into was probably with my sister a couple of years ago. it got kind of, deep. It was like, what you gonna do? What you want to do? You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you got one more time,
I don't
and we
think
gonna
me and my
have an
brother ever
issue.
did that.
Yeah, we had an argument. Matter of fact, we just now starting back to, to talk.
That's
you know.
great. That's great. Y'all should stay talking.
You know, I'm one of them people. I don't have the patience for a lot of foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
If I say something, but she's not. In her defense, she's the youngest child, and she feel like I'm always trying to tell her what to do. I'm your older sister, so I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you what to do, just flat out.
Nah,
You ain't got
I
to
ain't running up
listen.
on my sisters.
You ain't got to listen, but then you gonna know how I feel. And I always tell her, just listen. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you don't want to take my advice, don't take it. But you ain't got to go back and forth. As your older sister, you gonna respect the position that I'm in.
Right.
That's the thing. Like, when somebody is mad, stop saying listen. I done listened this whole time. You feel me? I'm mad now.
But you can't listen.
I don't want to listen.
You can't listen and talk too.
That's dumb.
So I already know
talked
you have a
enough.
position. So whatever your position is, as your big sister, I'm telling you, this is how I feel, this is how I see it, and this is how I see the outcome. Just listen to it, and at the end, you can say, okay. And then go do what you're going to do.
I've done that a lot of times. When people tell me crazy shit, I just be like, all right, we can agree to disagree. But with some people, it's like, not your sister. With some people, it's like they always right. So it don't matter what the fuck you say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell them your name is GB, they go tell you your name ain't GB. No, I heard your name was something else. You know what I'm saying? So, if you get them on that, they go hit you with something else. So it's gonna be on and on and on. So I just let motherfuckers say what they gonna say.
Right.
In what ways have you changed over the past year?
Key said, you talking about her? She said, wait, you talk about me?
I'm talking about.
Tell my dog, step up. My dog, Key, step up.
You're not my little sister, so that's a crazy question to ask. See, this is what I be talking about. This would get me going.
That's my dog.
You gotta.
That's my dog.
You gotta be able to listen.
In what ways have y'all changed over the past year?
Oh, I've changed a lot in the past year. I've changed my circle. I've changed my outlook on life, how I see individuals. Before, I would see people for who they were, but I would always hope that they would change, because my philosophy was, as long as they're breathing, they got a chance to change. And I'm learning that, although that may be true, it's not likely, especially if they don't want to change.
That's true. What
So,
about? Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I've learned to see people for who they are,
Okay.
and just let them roll with that.
Okay. What else? That's it. I'm gonna add something else to that question. What would you like to change
About
about
myself,
yourself?
probably thinking that what my little sister be complaining about all the time, that I'm everybody's mama.
Okay. So in other words, stop caring for people so much.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, GB?
I'm laughing at Key. That's my dog. I don't care what nobody say. She is going. No, I have became way more humbler. I've grown a lot, more wiser, and I learned to be more patient in my mouth. I need to be more patient in my action, because I be ready to go. I be ready to be like, all right, I'm a call. But I need to be more patient in my action. So that's a change. I want to be more patient in my action. But you got to be careful when you ask for patience. Because, baby,
yeah, don't ask for patience.
you feel me?
Never
Come on
pray
through.
for
I
patience.
already know. I already know what's what on that. And so I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm asking for patience in my actions or whatnot, because I be ready. But and then
the time.
also I want to go full force. Like I'm tired of being humble, because I've been humble enough at this point. Now I'm ready to step on niggas' necks, because
you gotta
I'm
do what
ready,
you
and
gotta do.
I know that I got it in me. I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just so used to being so humble and letting things come to me. But at the same time, I got to go get it, and then it's
Yeah.
for me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's waiting for me to go get it. You know
But
what I'm saying?
that's not a negative. That's not a negative.
What?
you're saying that you've been humble for so long. Now you got to step on people that you're not saying it in a negative.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
She's
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about just going after what she know,
Right,
her
yeah.
dreams and aspirations and stuff like that.
That's good. My turn.
Yeah. Although I'm not gonna say, you know, I'm still waiting for my phone call back from last night. Anywho, go ahead.
I told you I was gonna call you tomorrow because I knew I wasn't gonna call you back.
You didn't say tomorrow.
I said I'm gonna call you tomorrow because they finna close and I already knew what was what.
I think I've changed giving people the benefit of the doubt.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm done with that shit.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm done with that. I gave people the benefit of the doubt for far too long, but I don't even ask for the benefit of the doubt. So, you know, I know what's expected from me, so I bring that shit extra sometimes. But what I do want to change in the near future is, like you said, I'm not finna be waiting. Fuck that waiting. I'm not into
go get
waiting. I'm not into that shit. I'm not into waiting. I'm not into talking about what I got. I'm gonna fuck that. I'm into showing and putting in that work.
Yep, and it's
Simple as that. We got Detroit Table Talk. We got Winning Vision. We got podcasting. We got motherfucking Midday Vibes. We got a bunch of shit going on out here. Ain't no time for no fucking bullshit. No procrastinating. None.
And my partner said that for me too.
Yeah, that's for
Right.
everybody, you know.
But I'm not a competitive person, and
I am.
and that's
I am. I like being competitive.
I'm not a competitive person.
That's not
like
a bad
I
thing.
feel like we
That's
all
not-
can.
but that's not
You
a
know what
bad
I'm saying?
thing.
But you want to be the best at whatever the fuck it is
I
that you're
am
doing.
the best. That's the thing. Like I'm the best at it.
So-
and I
That's
feel
you competitive.
That's competitive.
no, because guess what? And I have learned that like when motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, let me do this. I be like, I'm just playing the game because I want to play the game. I love the game. I don't want to be competitive. I don't want to be in competition with you. Shit, I feel like, guess what? You can learn from me. I can learn from you. It's some things that you ain't got that I got. It's some things that you got that you need from me.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm
always
not a competitive person.
I am very competitive, but why I'm not a malicious competitive person.
me neither.
It's all in fun. It's all in games, and all while I'm being competitive. If I'm learning stuff along the way, I'm telling the person next to me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah,
They
true.
can be at the same
Right.
speed as me, so it can be a even, you know,
Level playing
a level
field.
playing field.
Yeah. So
You know.
that's why when people be like, so how do you cook rice? You can get the recipe to this fucking rice. Guess what? I don't give a fuck because your rice ain't gonna taste like my rice.
Exactly.
Even though we doing the same shit, and I just told you this recipe.
Yeah.
But guess what? You ain't putting in the same love I'm putting in this fucking rice.
Exactly.
That's all.
Yep, and that's what people fuck up at.
She talking about hello.
A lot.
Okay, hello. And that's just that. That's why that's my dog.
So my question is, what makes you a good friend?
I could go on and on about what makes me a
Okay.
great friend. I'm a loyal individual. That's mainly I'm respectful. I'm not gonna do no. I'm respectful. I'm loyal to the fault. I'm loyal in front of your face. I'm loyal behind your back. Nobody gonna disrespect you in front of me. None of that. I'm gonna give you comfort. You know what I'm saying? You need a shoulder to crown, an ear to a lending ear. I'm gonna lend that ear to you. So, I can go on and on about it. But
GB?
What makes me a good friend is I'm here. And that's pretty much it. But I can't answer that because I don't know what makes a good friend. I'm just whenever you call me, I can be there for
what you
So
consider to
What do
be
you consider
what
to be a
consider
friend?
a good friend
What
is
would you like a good friend to be to you?
for me.
And are you that you want them to be to you?
lifting me up, you know what I'm saying, being an ear, but there's no me. And I have noticed that because I lost a lot of friends along the way. There's no me. So I'm a great listener. I call somebody, I ain't got to talk to you for the week, but I got to call you, you feel me, to check on you. Like I'm just shouting my people out for the week. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you good this week? All right. I pray all is well this week. Okay, going on. I'm just shouting my people out. And that's it. We ain't got to talk for another month, but I just want to know you good. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lie. That's just a boss.
It's certain people that I got to
That's a
talk to every day.
boss
Now, you know I got to call you every day now.
Right. I was about to say,
She
that's-
she just put me on the blast now. She put me on the blast now.
She calls
You know
and
I
check
call
on
you
me
every day now.
to check on me, and if I don't call before a certain time, she'd be like, "What you on?"
Okay,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
jealous. You what is going on? You
busy?
acting fake or
You know,
something now.
right, you acting fake. You busy?
The white folks on you now.
I'd be like, I was just about to call you when I walked to my car. I'm leaving out my office right now. You know.
What about you, Carmen?
What makes me a good friend?
She was waiting on that.
You know I was, because I am such a good friend, let me tell you. Along the years, the yonder years, I've always been there for my friends. Like, if I say that I'm your friend to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say to the end, and to the end now means until you've taken all the energy that I can give you.
Yep.
So I'm very loyal. I'm committed. I'm a good listener. I'm somebody that whether you up or down, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pour into you, you know, as I would love for you to do the same. But I found over the years, I'm a better friend to people than people have ever been to me. And now, now I cut people off.
I do the same.
You know,
thing.
I've been long suffering in friendships, like long suffering. And it's gotten to the place where, like, I will call my friends every day to check on them, you know, check on their family, make sure they're okay. Oh, your family, somebody's sick, or, you know, your child is, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And it just got to the point where when I was going through, I realized, dang,
You ain't got nobody to call yourself.
and my phone ain't rung in so many days. And then when I started, I did do this, guys. I started having yearly evaluations for my friends, and
Girl.
it wasn't for all
It's
of
not
them.
no motherfucking job.
It is. Yes, it is. I started having yearly evaluations for certain friends. It wasn't for everybody, but it was for the people who I allowed in my inner space. And I realized that during those yearly evaluations, I'm like, this nigga ain't gave nothing that not that you want,
But it's just.
but it's
principle.
like you go back and you look over, it's like, this is extremely unbalanced. You know, and then I noticed, like, when I started pulling back, then it was like, whoa, what's going on with you? See, they get used to you being an A1 friend, and then when you start realizing they ain't nothing, and you pull back, then it's something wrong with you. You know? So I'm a cream of the crop, I must
Yeah,
say.
miss a day for me. Now, you know we talk every day now. If we don't talk every day, we talk every other day now. Miss a day with me, I'm going to blow it up now. Don't play with me.
I think that's my problem. Far as being a friend,
Yeah.
I don't call people. Like I feel like I'm bugging you. I won't call and bug you. So
Yeah, nah, I'm on that line.
that's
Yeah.
that's
Look, you see me dropping
I
you
know,
text, bro. I be
yeah.
like, you good, my dog?
Yeah.
You ain't got to text back. You good?
yeah.
But I think it's because we go through so much in this life, and we've been through so much in the last couple of years. We just really need each other.
Yes, we do.
You know what I'm saying? I used to be a lone runner. I used to be by myself, you know. My circle. But now it's like I come out more of my shell to make sure people are okay.
I think I don't think people value good people that's in the
Not at all.
that's in their
Because they're
life.
so used to being effed over.
Yeah, especially for me.
I was telling somebody yesterday, I said, listen, I know you haven't had this in the past, but you have it now. Let's embrace it. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
Embrace
hard
it.
though. That's hard for somebody
It
just
is.
to come to you and say that.
It
You gotta,
is.
it gotta build
You gotta-
up to that
and they
because
got to
especially
have
if
their
you have
time.
been let down for quite some time, you can't just be like, you know what?
But at the
I
end-
believe this. I'm being your friend.
At the end of the day, it's about actions.
Exactly.
The actions
If the
go
actions is-
outweigh them words.
Yep. If
Yeah.
actions is showing you that this person is on it, is real, then you got to let go of what hurt you in the past
Yeah.
because it's going to keep you stagnated. You know, so
Like, no, all just said though, my friends, I don't call like friends. I call them family.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
I don't
what I
really
do.
pretty much have friends like
Yeah.
associates. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, I call people friends. I mean, like family. Can I go?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What important life lessons have you learned from being in a relationship?
I ain't in no
You
relationship.
single, thank you. Next.
I mean,
You
it could
know
be,
what? Don't do me like that.
It could be,
I feel like
it could be any relationship though. It could be a business relationship. It can be situationship,
Yeah.
you know, any type of relationship.
I'm about to get in a situationship. I'm not fooling with y'all.
Girl, a situationship, you gotta give up that. You gotta give it up now. You gotta throw it back now.
Not necessarily.
No, you don't.
Whatever you wearing,
What I learned about being
just take it off.
what I learned about being
Telling
in a
you.
relationship, I mean,
Light a candle.
it depends on what type of relationship. We talking about business relationship. I learned not to trust nobody in a business relationship.
Wow.
No, I'm just joking.
I'm like,
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But
trust but verify.
I have to trust the people who show me that they're willing to put in that work. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that goes the same way with the relationship. I guess I can put that shit in the same coincide. I guess it coincide in the same motherfucking thing. So, yeah.
Listen, real quick, we're gonna pause for the cause, to pay some bills, and then we come back. We're gonna continue interviewing each other. You got Dro,
We gonna do
myself, and you got
Video.
GB Diamond Girls, please, and then yeah, and then what we're gonna do is if you got questions for
Shout
us,
out to Joe, too.
shout out to Joe Smith. He has his premiere coming up Friday,
Go check that out.
September the 2nd.
Get at him for the tickets, too.
Get at them. Come on now. We got to support
That's
our
what we
people.
got to do.
You know what I'm saying? All them chicken wings, you can use that money to, support somebody for the week. But listen, you're going to be able to call in if you would like. It's no pressure. Call in and ask us a question. All right, let's go to the video. Diamond Girl.
All right. Hey, Portia. Hey, Gigi. I need to talk to you. Okay, y'all, let's try to finish this up in 15. Get you some business, bitch, with your broke ass.
What's your
Still doing
problem?
it. No, nigga. The only problem I'm having right now is trying to figure out which one of your niggas I need to practice my head skills with.
Bitches, you crazy?
Yeah, then maybe I can do it just as good as Maya.
I told your goofy ass to stop listening to all that gossip in the street.
Gossip? Nigga, that bitch called my phone. Now who the fuck is Maya?
Just some bitch that comes to the club sometime. Why?
Why? What do you mean why?
Listen, Portia.
No, nigga, you listen. I'm sick of your bullshit. This the third time one of your hoes done called my phone.
I told you the bitch don't matter.
Okay. All right, cool. So if she don't matter, where you going when you leave here?
I'm going with my niggas.
See, that's the bullshit that you told me last night, but you was really with that bitch.
You know, you got a lot of damn nerve questioning me when you just left the mall spending my goddamn money. I keep you dressing good, I keep you driving good, I keep you eating good. And as opposed to showing some gratitude, you want to question me about some hoes?
Wow.
Wow, that's what I'm saying, wow. Listen, baby, any nigga that get with you, let's go cheat on you. So at least you got a nigga cashing you out. Now, if you don't like that, you can gladly give up your spot, 'cause I know plenty of other bitches who would love to have it.
I'm sure you do. Like Maya.
You damn right. Now, since you come up in my motherfucking establishment with this drama, you can get the fuck out. What, you mad? Get the fuck out.
So sick of this nigga treating me like shit. Yo, fuck him.
Listen, I love that. I can't wait. September the 2nd, Diamond Girls.
Shout out to Joe.
Joe Smith. Man, he did it. He outdid himself this time. It was a stage play some years ago, and he didn't put it into the movie form.
Go check that out. Go check it out.
And
I
there's,
bet you
know,
she
some of
learned
our-
something from that relationship.
Yeah, and some of our Detroit
Talent.
talent, you know,
We got a lot of talent here.
we do, and a lot of it is slept on.
Yeah.
And we got to expand our borders.
Like me.
You know what I'm saying? In our movies that we're producing and stuff like that, go outside of the 5. You know, it's almost like these 4 no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to step outside the boundaries and pick these actresses like this and them actors.
Yeah, he got some fresh faces
You got
in
some
there.
fresh faces, some fresh energy.
Not the same faces we see in the same.
And
100
somebody
movies.
said that they working. If you see the same actors, they working.
I hear that. But,
Yeah, but you-
But,
That
but you
means-
don't know. How do you know that the people that you don't see not working?
Right.
I mean, they're
all
probably
I'm saying is
working.
just give other people a shot like Joe
Yeah.
did. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. How many times you want to see the guys from Hangover playing movies together?
Not that many, but Adam Sandler had the same people in his movies though. He had the same cast and like majority. He don't have all of them at one time, but he have like if it's 10 of them that be in Adam Sandler movie, he have about like 3 or 4 in each movie at each time though.
I'm not an actor. I'm not an actor at all. I'm not a director.
I'm a viewer.
I'm
And
a viewer, and I don't want to see the same people,
Same
and I don't want to
damn
see the same people playing the same roles.
Right, okay. See what
Boom,
you saying.
step out of your boundary. It's
Say
like
no
listening
more.
to the same shit over and over and over and over again on the radio if you're an artist. So, step out your boundary, step out your comfort zone.
Erica Poor said, "Child, that restaurant trash."
Which
I don't know
one?
nothing about that restaurant.
Which restaurant?
I don't know.
On there?
That restaurant. I don't know now.
They just playing a movie scene in it. They ain't eating from it.
She maybe know what it was. Erica Poor. I don't know who Erica Poor is, but she going
Yeah,
too.
but we're not going. We're going.
What-
We're going to lift them up.
Well, yeah, we are. What upgrades are needed?
Wait a minute. I got to answer the,
Oh, I'm
the
sorry.
last question. What was it?
What lessons learned in the relation in your last or in your relationship have you learned?
What important lessons have you
Lessons, yeah.
learned from your last relationship?
To just go in it with an open,
you, Eric.
an open heart. Just go into it without any preconceived ideas, and take it for what it's what it's worth and what it's for.
I think that's hard to do. Because I think we all expect something in the like I expect communication. I expect respect. I expect great sex.
Yeah, but when I say
Thank you.
preconceived
Say it again,
ideas,
Dro.
you know
Please
what-
say
here
it
she
again.
go.
Please say it again, Dro. Say it again.
Great sex.
And it's just fucking that.
It's what I expect.
But when
Yeah.
I say preconceived ideas, a lot of times we go into it with stuff we're bringing from our last.
That's true.
And you got to go into it with a blank slate, allowing that person to be who they are, you know what I'm saying, they genuine self without you connected it to,
Your past.
something toxic in the past. So,
That's true. That's true.
I
definitely
don't
understand.
go into relationships now with the notion that, oh, you pulling the catch up the same way my ex used to.
Yeah.
I don't even like that nigga, so I don't like the way you pulling the catch up. Don't
that's
call me no
boozy.
more.
Ghetto ass.
Yeah,
you know.
can't do that. You can't do
Do not be on. Hold on. I'm sorry. Boozy or Erica Poor. Do not be on. Whatchamacallit, talking like this on Detroit Table Podcast. Talking about bitch. Don't say my whole name. You is fucking ghetto. Don't be like that on here.
What upgrades are
name?
you in need of?
Boozy.
Boozy online?
Yeah, that's Erica Poor.
What?
With her cool ass.
What up? What up, Boozy? What upgrades are you in need of?
Ooh.
Me, I need to. I don't really have that good. I don't have no upgrades, but I just really do need to motherfucking like get out here. Like I need to stop bullshitting.
So what you need is a better support team.
I have a better support team. It's me. It's me because you the reason why you don't go forward.
Nah,
It's me.
Nah.
And I ain't gonna say that because you could have some people holding you back.
Cause
But at the end of the day, can't nobody stop your blessings though.
True. I feel like I got a lot of support, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I'm there, but it's just like, man, I don't want to kiss nobody's ass for it type shit. You know what I'm saying?
So that's where the support team come in at. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to. If you got a supporting team around you that want to see you win, then you shouldn't have to kiss no ass. You shouldn't even have to mention shit. Motherfuckers just boom,
That's so true.
bring some shit your way.
Yeah, the car.
Especially when they know what you're trying to do.
True.
So
I think that's true. Thank you for calling Detroit Table Talk. State your name and your question.
Hey, it's Boozy.
Hi,
What up, Boosie?
How you doing?
This is a GB. Don't say my whole name no more. I love you.
It's right on the.
We want to thank you so much for calling Detroit Table Talk. And you on the table. What you got for us? You not invited to the table, so you gonna have to call.
I gotta call because I'm not invited to the table. I'll pop up there right now.
You ghetto. Don't do that. We don't like ghetto people. Don't do that. This not my show. Don't do that, nah.
Boosie, what important life lessons you learned from being in a relationship?
Ooh, you can't trust nobody.
Okay.
Oh wow.
You can't trust nobody. You cannot trust nobody. Like the people that you felt like you trusted, they betray you before you even can give them all your trust.
What upgrades
Like,
are you in
can't
need
trust
of?
nobody.
What upgrades are you in need of? You heard me?
Hello? What you say?
What
You heard him.
What
That's that
upgrades
shit.
are you in need of?
What upgrades am I in need of?
Yeah, that's the question.
That's a good question. I'm gonna have to call next week on that because I gotta think about that. I don't
You-
like
Next week we're gonna
Is you-
go to another topic.
Is you slapping on that knob like horn on a car? Check in with me, dude. It's one way in and no way out.
It's phallus.
Oh
I
my
slide
God.
on phallus. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about corn and
You got-
cucumbers and stuff.
we got another question.
Okay, go. With Boozy.
Have you ever let someone take the blame for something you did?
Never.
She looked like it.
Never.
Never.
She
Never.
captain.
10 toes down on everything. No.
That's
a
what's up.
pussy move.
I heard
That's
that.
a pussy move. We ain't doing that.
Solid
You
over
ain't
here.
gonna do it if you gonna have somebody else do it.
I
That's
heard
crazy.
that. I heard that,
That's
Boozy. Well,
Beyond.
I heard that. What
I
else?
just wanted to cut GB out though. What else y'all gotta ask me?
We thank you for calling the Detroit Table Talk.
Thank you. I was
We
just about to say that.
appreciate you, Boozy.
Listen, look, I'm going over here like this. I had the button like this, like.
She thought you was
But
gonna
this
say
ain't my
something.
show, so hey,
Thought you.
I'm coming up there. I'm coming right there.
Don't hang up.
bring some food if you can, man. Don't bring no pork.
We appreciate you, Boozy.
Wash your motherfucking hands.
Thank you for calling in.
Appreciate you.
Did you hang up on her?
She
Oh,
gonna call back, cut
Hello?
your ass out.
you still on?
Boozy. No, she
Oh,
got.
she
She
hung
probably
up.
hung up.
Who is it? We got another question though.
Yep.
Who was it on?
Oh, it was on me.
Go ahead.
I think it was on.
No, it's on me.
I think it's
Me
on
and
Kern.
Okay.
Okay, what is one disease you wish to globally cure? I can't even get the word out.
Monkeypox, fucking coronavirus,
What? Wait, what was the question?
AIDS.
What is one disease you wish to be globally cured?
Oh, it's just one cancer.
Yeah, cancer, something else.
But we ain't turned into the I Am Legends.
Alzheimer's.
Is that more?
Either that or cancer, because that's something serious. Like Alzheimer's is something serious. Like your loved one forgetting who you are. That's something that would be the main one though, for real.
That's crazy though.
You
That's-
know?
Not that, but just that question because there's so much shit that we want to get our head changed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Shit, just
on,
like
GB.
AIDS and shit like that. That ain't got nothing. Shit, stop fucking raw. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Not saying it like that, but here you talking about.
them Doc Johnsons.
Okay, 'cause I be
You know,
boiling my
any
shit.
sexual transmitted disease.
I be boiling
Yeah.
my shit.
Oh,
If you if you could change jobs, what would you do instead? I don't really like that one. That was not a
I'm changing jobs as soon as I finish with school.
Let me get another one. Because I don't really
I'm
like
gonna
that
answer that. I love doing what I do.
Then yeah, that was meant for the question because the
I-
next question is something similar.
And I love what I do. So, you know, I quit what I didn't like doing to get
Okay.
into what I'm doing now. And
Well, I love what I'm doing, but I'm changing careers
I love what I was.
so that I can really do what I love.
I was about to say I ran buildings and I did fast food. I love that. I'm talking about I love Taco Bell. I should have been the brand ambassador for Taco Bell. I thought I had a Taco Bell shirt on, but I don't. I have a midday vibes. Catch me each and every Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Me and Nebby DK. But no, I love Taco Bell and I definitely had to quit that shit because now the things that I'm doing I love.
Yeah.
I love now. So yeah.
I love the podcasting.
Yeah.
I do
really
too.
I love, and what makes it even better is I love the people that in this season God has surrounded me with. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think in the whole
Whatever
time
you're
that,
doing in this season, please
Don't
don't,
do
do it without me.
but I don't think in all my years that I've had so many supportive people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, of me.
Right.
So this is a good time in my life. And a lot of times that's when you know that you are in the will of God.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it becomes easy, and the things that you need, God provides for you.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because I know I used to hate going into that plant every day and then going to the post
I ain't
office
never
every
did.
day.
Okay, I ain't never did. I did a
Well,
plant
listen,
for a week.
I want y'all to answer this. I'm off, out of rotation.
That's
but
okay.
What is a question you refuse to answer no matter what?
I don't really think I've been hit with a question that I refuse to answer as of yet.
Right.
Y'all so open.
I'm very transparent. I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah,
Anything that have to do
Because
with
I told you,
sex for me.
motherfuckers gonna judge you regardless.
Yeah.
You can start like you could be the brokest nigga, start getting money. Niggas be like, oh, that nigga got money. He did the PPP loan. Like,
Right.
nigga, you don't know if I work hard as hell for this shit. Then if I was up and then now I'm down bad. Oh, see, he shouldn't have been doing all that with that money. Now you feel me? It's
people
that.
have
You
shit to
feel
say
me?
too. They go say whatever the fuck they gonna say.
gonna judge you
But everything is pretty much for me. It's out in the open. I don't.
Mine is not. I think it depends on who I'm around and who's asking the question.
Mm-hmm.
Because certain questions that have to do with my intimate life, I won't answer.
Let your hair
I
down.
take that back.
I won't answer.
I take that back. Ask me some questions about somebody else's motherfucking business. That's what I won't answer. Because I don't know shit about nobody else's business. And if I did know something about anybody else's business, I sure the FUCC will not be telling you. Real
FUCC.
simple. Yeah, FUCC.
You don't want to say K because we might get banned. They know. They not it. Now you can't edit your posts, so you never know.
Right, that'll hurry up and get you in Facebook
trouble,
jail.
yeah.
You can't edit it real quick before they catch it. Okay, who next? Look, you know what I'm saying? Black people always got to cheat no matter what kind of card game we playing.
Have you
She
ever
way
broke a
in the
promise?
middle.
Have you ever broke a promise that you made?
I did.
Word is bond, and I talked about this on my show last week. But this week, word is bond. To me, if it's something serious that you need to sign for, if I tell you something, I'm saying it, and never say a promise you can't keep.
I don't
Because
make
guess
promises.
what? If you tell me promise, I expect you to do that shit. You feel?
I expect you to do it if you say you're gonna do it.
And that's just that.
You don't even have to put a promise stamp
You
on
expect
it.
me to be who I am you expect me to be real without you saying me be a real motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
I expect you to be you. And you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now. I don't but I've never broken a promise because I don't make promises.
Yeah.
Whatever if I say I'm gonna go do something, I stand on it.
Yeah, and that's pretty much.
And-
Especially if it's something serious. Now, me telling you I'm gonna pull up for the day, like, hey girl, I'll be over there. Yeah, I might not blow down.
I ain't finna wait.
Yeah, I might not blow down on that. You feel me? But
That's
nah.
but some people will take that serious. Like
I've broken a promise before.
I can't believe it.
But it's-
not holier than thou.
It's something that needed to be broken because I was being broken in the midst of trying to keep the promise.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's
I'll
understandable.
still give you.
You know what? How you gonna give me that? It was for the betterment of my life
I
and
just
my
can't
peace.
believe it. I can't believe it.
You know,
You got a
okay.
question? You got a question over there, or did you just read? No, I just read one.
How many times have you been in love?
Wow, let me think.
Once. You answer that question with if you in a relationship, you answer that question any other type of way,
You
in trouble.
no. The thing
No,
is,
I've only been in love
yeah.
once, just once.
You get 3 loves in your life.
You think so?
Puppy love.
You just be making
Mid-
that stuff.
No. Listen here. Puppy love, high school love, and your soulmate
Oh,
love.
I'm sorry.
Right?
That's what
And
you
high
said.
school love is pretty much your first love.
Yeah,
Like some people may didn't have a high
it's
school love.
infatuation. It wasn't love.
You know what I'm saying? Some people maybe didn't have a high school love, but in your 20s, that's considered still like, you know what I'm saying? That's considered still like high schoolish, because you don't really grow up till you in your 30s, pretty much.
I think I've only loved 2 people in my life.
Me, I love 3 people in my life. 3 people. My third person is my marriage. My first love, and then my one love that I got tatted on me. I covered up her. I had got her name twice, but I covered her up once. but I still got her, and that's my first. That's like pretty much like my first love, like kind of like my first real love. But I did have a first love that I came out like this is my love that I told my family like this is my girlfriend type shit, and then I had a real love, and then now I'm married type shit. So I should say 3 people.
Yeah, it was only my children's father and one of my ex.
It's just,
And that was it.
It's just one with me.
So
I guess everything else was
Cause niggas don't really love that many folks though.
not. These niggas nowadays love everybody.
right, everybody, I love you. Lying.
That's just
What's some
but
of your pet peeves?
Love is used it's misled now. So
It's
you
just
can't
used
use
so
that.
commonly,
Yeah,
like,
you can't
hi.
say that. You
You
can't say that now.
What are some of y'all pet peeves?
Liars.
Yes, that's my number one. Liars, to be called a liar and to size me.
Yep. Liars,
Do
thieves.
not fucking play me for my fucking intelligence. That's number fucking one.
Exactly.
Like, don't do that. I don't give a
Liars.
fuck what you do.
Thieves. Snitches. Disrespect. That's just my pet peeves right there. Come on now.
Now, I got a few. Now,
Run them down for us, Carmen.
one of my pet peeves, it almost Friday or Thursday, one of them was about to drive me crazy. I hate when I go get my hair done and you washing my hair. And especially if you speak in another language and you talking over my head. I can't realize that pisses me off. And then you singing and it does something inside of me that pisses me off. That's supposed to be a time of relaxation where you could just lay there, relax, get your scalp, scratched, and you can go deep in thought. Not when somebody and they talking another language, they loud, talking to the person across the room and singing, you don't know what the hell they saying.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
What
I'm about
else?
to write a song.
What else?
Another pet peeve is cigarette smoke. I
Girl.
despise it with
Oh, yeah.
a passion. Now, I can take marijuana smoke, somebody smoking it and they come in my presence, but cigarette smoke, it's a different kind of scent.
What about Black and Miles and Cherry Blends?
I don't know if I can do that either.
Black and Miles give me a headache.
It's
I used to
like
smoke Black and Miles. That was in my
brush
that was
your
in my
teeth
my
after you're
lifetime.
done.
You gotta brush your teeth after you smoke weed too.
You know,
Everything.
You gotta brush your fucking teeth. Period.
and if you
Yeah.
drink,
Ooh.
if you drink and you're like dead smack in my face, that would make me sick to my stomach. It's like
Oh, and you said another pet peeve.
If you got that shit on your teeth,
Sweating.
sweat. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, that's
yeah, that's it. Now you know that's it. Let me give you that.
at the top of my list.
Yeah,
If we getting busy,
I don't
I'm
like
just
that.
saying.
Either. Yeah, I don't like that either.
Listen, you sweating, and it's like beaming on your head, and I'm looking at it form, and I know that it's about to drop. That would drive me like crazy. It's like, nigga, get up, go put the fan or put some central air
like
on.
I don't like sweat either. Like when I used to play basketball, and then say you play street ball, niggas taking off their shirt. I would not check you if you sweating.
That's not
That shit is
sexy to me.
nasty, my dog.
Wait, this for you. This for you. Are you currently jealous of anyone in your life? What are you jealous of?
Y'all know, I ain't jealous of nobody, but everybody jealous of me.
I know that.
Listen, everybody fucking jealous of me, and I be like, you know what, y'all fucking jealous. Fuck out, y'all.
No, I'm not jealous of anyone. I've never been jealous. I don't even know what the fuck that feel like. I think
Me either.
I think if you like this, honest to God truth, I think if you're out here and you're jealous of someone, you really need to go get yourself some motherfucking help because
Yeah.
that's a feeling that this our table. I can be blunt.
Yeah.
I feel like when you jealous, if you a man and you jealous of somebody, your dick gets smaller. You lose inches.
Oh, that's
just how I feel.
that's that LED little dick
That's how I
energy.
feel.
That's what they say little dick energy is. Okay.
That's how I feel. You jealous, your dick gets simple as that. So that's just my opinion on it. So
But why though? Like all jokes aside,
I don't think people.
why
I don't think
why
people
is it
know.
like that though?
I don't think people know that they're jealous, and it's not until it's brought to their attention, although they're going to deny it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think people can really just sit and say, "Yeah, I'm jealous of her or him." I don't think they recognize it until someone bring it to their attention. Like, dude, all your actions is saying that you're jealous. No, it's not. No. Let me run it down to you.
Yeah.
Okay, you doing this. You do this. You do this.
Or you're not
Check
doing this,
yourself, or you're not doing that.
Yeah, so.
You know, something. It's jealousy. You know,
Yeah, they jealous
and
of
sometimes
GD.
it just takes. You know,
Is telling the truth jealous?
That's crazy. That's it's a thin line.
it should not. It is. It's a thin
It's
line.
not
thin line.
fucking
It
hope.
should not be.
It's a thin
But
line.
now people make you feel like it is.
Exactly.
That's not fucking
Exactly.
jealous.
That's the right
I'm
side
telling you
up
the
and
fucking
up.
the truth.
Yep.
You need to know that shit.
Yep.
You
Yep.
need to know that shit.
Draw your shit is weak and say, "Oh, you crazy?" No,
You
if my
jealous,
shit
nigga, you
trash,
hating. No,
if my
nigga.
shit trash, let me know my
I
shit
lecture my
trash.
sons all the time. Like
Nigga.
they're into the music industry or whatever. And there's times my son get mad because I be like, dude, that was weak. And he be like, Mama, no, nigga, I'm listening to it. I done just listening to it again. It's weak.
Yeah, we gotta.
And it's just fucking that.
like
You know,
we
but
we
when,
did this.
when he gets something that's popping, I'll be like, oh my God, I like that. I'm finna rock that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you got to be able to speak truth.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that you jealous. You know what I'm saying? You can take it or leave it,
Yeah.
We had
but
some,
don't get mad when somebody say it.
we had some shit that we did, and we was like, "Oh no, we ain't feeling
Right.
that." You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying?
Nah, that bitch rocking. You know what I'm saying? That bitch rocking.
What did you talk about?
You know, but you got to speak the truth.
Singing and
because
dancing.
clapping and shit.
Turn
But
the
if-
lights
Make
off.
sure,
But
make
if-
sure it's in love though.
Yep, if we had to drop that shit and it hadn't been right, we would have been like fucked up about it. Like, oh, I can't, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure it's in love and that the person know that you're speaking it in love. You know when somebody is just being mean and malicious and evil.
I was being.
Hey, girl, hey.
I'm gonna just be honest, and because I know people tuned in. When I first jumped into this music shit, I sat back and I listened to a bunch of motherfuckers who was rapping, and I said if I was their homeboys, I'd sit back and tell this is the shit that I would tell them. So you know, they caught offense bad. So you know it is what it is. But at the same time, the niggas came back and bit my shit. So, but moving on.
But you got a lot of people out here. Is there a flying? I said flying. Is there a fine line with support, and as far as you just want to support it because that's your girl, that's your boy, versus that stuff is not hitting it?
I'm gonna be the first one to tell you that shit was whack.
It depends on who it's coming from. Now here's the thing. Now, if you were in the beginning, if you just starting off, they might tell you your shit trash.
Sis said his stuff is fire.
But
Sorry,
that-
girl, being jealous.
But that shit, if that shit turn back on the back end, if you turn around and get big, them niggas gonna be like, yeah, that shit fire, even though that shit is trash. So you know,
But that's the thing. Like that's just almost saying. I mean, all right, we can move on. But let me
It's
say
dick
this real
sucking.
fast. That's just almost saying like when you watch a movie, and you be like, man, this shit whack as hell. I'm not watching this shit. And then you try to watch it 3 times, but then that 4th time you watch it, you be like, oh, okay, it's actually good. Like we actually have to. With music, I believe you have to be going through that or have something to do with that in order to understand it or order to be like, this shit is rocking. But some shit is whack. Like the verbatim, because now everybody want to be rappers and they got ABC rappers. They want to just rap instead of just chatting or telling the story type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I think
you have to be in a mind state of in that time. You get what I'm saying? You got to be in that mind state.
I'm because I disagree with that because Molly Percocets. I ain't never popped no Molly or no Percocets, but I was banging the song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it may be the beat.
I agree with what you said too because shit that I done been through and a motherfucker rapping about it, I be like, yeah, I feel that. So I definitely agree with you.
Because I don't listen to Boosie and I don't listen to rap, but I listen to Boosie and I listen to shit because it's just like a lot of shit. Like if you really for real deal, honest and that shit, I'm because this some of the shit that I went through. Whether I did this shit or not.
This is a song that I like. You know,
Baby Truth, it's shit, new shit, vibing a little bit. I like that shit.
My son gets so bad because I'll be like, But so when I like something, I like it. I like this song right here. Hold on. Wait a minute. I don't know if I like the beat or not. Listen. like this song.
Baby Truth.
Yeah, because it just give you that feel like, you know, like
Y'all go tap in with Baby Truth.
living it up. You know what I'm
Stop
saying? Just live
bullshit.
your life up. You know, he's doing really well.
Shout out to the Cut Boys.
You know, I don't even know how to do this stuff.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Type it in. Yeah.
Hold-
Okay.
Okay.
Say your next word.
In what ways are you similar to your parents?
Oh Lord.
Wow. Well, let me see.
I'm a motherfucking crybaby. Cause my mother, she a Cancer. I'm a crybaby, and sometimes I got selfish ways.
we only
Yeah.
got like 4 minutes.
Yeah. And I used to be like I used to be real selfish, but now I'm like, or I didn't really take accountability for myself, and I used to blame everything on everybody else, and I think that's like a good trait that I got about on Lou.
From your parents.
I just want to play a little bit of this. This is one from his new album. I really like. You know.
He vibing, I fuck with it.
Why I sound like that?
I don't like how it sounds.
What is it? What is this?
It
This
usually
cheap
don't.
iPad.
No, it usually
you know.
don't sound like that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on
Go
with that.
check out Baby Truth.
Yeah. Let me see if I can.
Okay. I don't think I'm similar. I don't think me and my parents had no similarities other than the way I look like my father and my mother a tad bit.
You got to have some kind of similarities.
My old dude, I don't really know. Shit.
Oh, I keep my siblings.
Somebody
you
had
know,
to. My mama had to tell me.
I keep
don't
them
know.
together like my mama used to.
You-
I be going off, yeah.
That's what yours. I don't know about.
I look
that.
like my mother. My family be like, you act just like your mama.
See, nobody tell me that. Nobody say you act like your daddy or they damn sure ain't finna tell me I act like my mama. But nobody ever told me I act like my father.
You don't want to
So,
be like your mama?
Hell no.
Oh, wow. Is she a lady?
I mean, she a lady and she got lady ways. I don't want to have no lady ways. I'm a man.
I know you're a man, but
I'm
you
just
can
saying.
still. Is that me?
No, I'm saying like she got lady ways.
Oh, that's me, y'all. I'm sorry.
If you understand what a lady ways is, lady ways, not like men ways. So, but you know what? On some real shit, a lot of the most realest people that I know are women. So,
Yeah.
but not my mama be on some fake shit. So nah, you know. But I love her. But anyways, what up, Boosie?
Hi.
Boosie badass.
Oh, y'all want her on mic.
Huh?
Hey, y'all.
You
How
put her
y'all
on the mic.
doing?
Tell everybody where they can find you at, Boosie.
Bad__boozy. That's it on Instagram.
Dang, she must have been for real around the block.
Shout out to Ebony K. Midday Vibes each and every Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Sugar Box Cocktails. She checking in on the Detroit Table Talk, y'all.
We appreciate you.
You can always check me out on Detroit Table Talk Saturdays 5 to 6. And respectfully speaking, what time we come on? 7 o'clock.
Thank you. Don't shout us out if you don't know.
I cannot stand her.
What else you got? You got books?
Yeah, I
Books
have my
out?
books. You got the flyer or no? For the books?
GB.
You know, I got 3 books out right now. You can always DM me. You got Let's Be Friends. It's a book on autism to teach children how to engage with children with autism. Then you got Covenant Relationships, understand what God desires. And that's covenant relationships across the board, whether it's friendship, you know, husband and wife, in-laws, whatever. It just tells you how to, you know, become in covenant with those people. And life happens. It's how God sustained me. And it's different synopsis of the different things I went through in my life. So that's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Hit me.
All type of and we got Detroit Table Talk. We got authors in the building.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Who you got
I'm
in
about to be an author myself, huh?
Yes.
Who you got in the building?
The author,
Oh yeah.
Herman.
Coming soon, I'll be also teaching a class on how to write a book.
And I'm finna be the one that's being the first student. But all right, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Look, y'all insane. Okay, look.